的方子上班族，
这边3个
是家庭，
不是这样。
哦，明白。
这边3个
这拿起那个
但是
标的写一个标的，每个人应该写的。
Hi, I'm Richard Sanford. I've been with the Red Cross since 2006 as a Red Cross volunteer, and I taught in New York City schools for 33 years as a foreign language teacher. And I brought my language skills to the Red Cross, and it really meant a lot to be able to do that. I speak Italian and Spanish, and then I added Chinese as well. And one day I see an ad in a New York City teacher's paper. Go to China, and then you get your New York City salary while you're teaching in China, while a teacher from China comes to teach Chinese in the United States. And I said, this is wonderful, what an opportunity. So I spent a year in China as an exchange teacher, teaching English, but I also wanted to learn Chinese before I went there, so I studied some Chinese. And then I stayed there for the year. That was in 1997. There was a fire in Chinatown. And then there was also, as a result of the fire, the building had to be vacated because it was unsafe. So they told me that there were about 100 people that needed client services. So they called me in and they said, would you be able to help? And I said, yes, if I could come in, sure. It took time to work with each client simply because in client services, you really need to focus on what the client needs. And I was doing some translation for client services. I think that they were surprised that I could speak Chinese, but after a while they relied upon, those that really couldn't speak English well, they really relied upon you. And of course, you're nervous. You might make a mistake. And also some of the Chinese community, they do speak English as well. So between the English and the Chinese together, we all got by and it worked out very, very well. I think that if you have a language skill at the Red Cross, it is critical. You never know when they're going to need it. So it's really a pleasure to know that even if you speak a little bit of a language, it means so much to the people who hear it. They respect it a lot, and I was very humbled by, but in that respect too. It means a lot to me too that they feel that way.